everybody, and welcome back to a small tutorial on Cool TV for STB Emulator and how to set up the new STB Emulator versions of software properly. So we're going to assume that you're starting from scratch. So here to make our video, we're actually using a PC version of Android, so you can see it. So you've got your information for your IPTV service. So you're going to go to the Play Store and you're going to actually search for STB Emulator Pro. Now, as you know, there's two versions. There's the free version, which you can use. Only difference with the free version is you have ads on it. You have the version you should buy, which is STB Emulator Pro, which costs, I think, is $7 something and has no ads. It's worthwhile buying, guys. Encourage the developer. And, you know, this is the version. So we're going to click Install. I've already paid for STB Emulator Pro, so we get the version anyways. And you can download your version as many times as you want once you pay for it, as long as you're using the same Google's account. So now STB Pro is installing, and we're going to show you how to set it up properly. So we're going to click Open STB Emulator Pro. You're going to get the open screen. Comes up like this, and on the bottom says Configure Application, Restore Settings, and Close. Usually you would click Configure Application. So it brings you right to Common Settings. You're going to go to Profiles. Okay. In Profiles, you're going to see New Profile. It's going to have a number attached to it. You're going to click on this. You're going to go to Profile Name, and you're going to add your IPTV service name. So whatever it is, add name of service provider. So whatever it is, you add here. So what if you bought Crown, IP Guys, whatever it is, this is your profile name, so you know what service you have. Once you've added the profile name, you click OK. So you've done this section. Now you're going to go to Portal Settings. Portal Settings is up here. It has already STB Stalker in there, so you're going to remove all this up to http://. Your provider has to supply you a URL portal for the service that you've bought. So you need to add the URL provided to you for the service you've bought. Now, this will always start, like I say, HTTP. So whatever they send you as a portal URL, you enter here. After you've entered it, you click OK. Now we're going to go back one, so we're going to click on Android to go back, and we're going to go to STB Configuration now. Now, the next thing you're going to have to change is your MAC address. Now, if you are running a MAG box, then this is not your setup. This is only for Android STB Emulator. So when it comes to MAC addresses, you cannot use the MAC address of your Android TV box. It's not going to work because all providers only change the last 6 digits on the MAC address. So it's always going to start by 00:1A:79, and you're going to get the other addresses which you're going to punch in. And do not forget, do not make a mistake here. You're going to get STB blocked. Once you've entered in the MAC address provided by you by your IPTV service provider, you have to punch it in, make sure it's correct. Once it is punched in and you have not forgotten anything, you click OK. Now basically you're finished. All right, you've done everything. We're just going to go over a few things. Screen resolution, I usually leave at 1280. STB model defaults to 250. Now some people use the 254. I just leave it at 250. You're basically finished. So once you've entered this, we're just going to recap to make sure that you've done it all. So we're going to go all the way back. And you're going to click on here. You're going to change profile data. So your profile name, you've added your name here. Done. Your portal setting, you've added your portal for your provider in the portal URL. you're done. You're going to go back, STB configuration, you've added your MAC address, and all is good. Please verify this, that all this information is correct or will not work. Now, basically, you've finished. Now, for some people that have, this is only for the people that have loaded their STB emulator and notice that the guide and the actual front page where you see your channels and everything is off. It's not centered, it's off to the right, it's too big, you can't see it. You're going to go to advanced settings. And in advanced settings, you're going to find this here. Use alternative web page scaling on Android Kitkat. Now, this usually seems to solve the problem on Android boxes running version 7 and up. So you click here, and this will be activated. Now, for you to fix these settings, after you've clicked here, you must completely exit the STB Pro. So now, we've already set it up. We haven't actually hit the reload portal, so we're going to turn it on again. And as you see, we're going to get an error because, of course, this is not the valid portal. So now you go back here and you reload portal, and you should get a yellow bar coming across the screen, and yours should be centered. This is it. This is all there is to do. So if it doesn't load the portal the first time, click reload portal, and it should go. That's it. That's all there is to do on STB Emulator. Now, there's a lot of other settings in there. I consider that you shouldn't play with them. There's no reason to change them. Just make sure that your MAC address is right and that your portal settings are right, and that's basically it. Other than that, there's nothing else to configure on here, really. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.